ball to something else. They'll run with the former Bill, Zach Moss. And a short pickup to about the 25. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. And the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3, 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Now Cousins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackled for just a short gain.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
This is caught by Addison. That goes for a gain of 31. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also,
touchdown! Jordan Addison, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And Jordan Addison capped it off with a touchdown catch. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. They overload him, that
that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Moss.
And he's able to get this one down to about the 40.
Byron Murphy there on the tackle. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Handoff to Moss on the option.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
This unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Now if they can just get their pass defense in line, this unit will be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to it.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down.
Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession.
On the option, they'll hand it to Moss.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Right back to Moss.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Fields. Now this will be caught by Mooney.
Touchdown, Bears!
Darnell Mooney.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Kene Nwangu now out of his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Play fake. Cousins.
Over the middle and complete to Addison.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Cousins.
Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Play action now. Cousins. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The Vikings at 2-3 here to begin the new season. Hey, Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Well, it could have gone for more.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and a yard. Completes this to Addison out left. It's only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed as they move the sticks again. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears 17. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Nwangu. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Second and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Joseph connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. No run back here for Jones. A touchback. Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That's complete to Mooney. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Fields to Mooney for the Chicago first. Now back to throw. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. To throw is Fields. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 21. Now Fields. They'll run the screen with Moss. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now a 2nd and 6. Fields changing the play. From the 17, Fields. And shedding through the tackle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Fields now to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Lewis Seen just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Back to throw. Fields. That's taken in. Complete to Reynolds. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this is fielded just short of the goal line, but the fair catch means this drive will begin at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action. Cousins. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final shot before break. Dobbs. That is incomplete. So thanks. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Now a second down throw for Cousins. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, here's Cousins. this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Look like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
On play action, Cousins.
Addison hauls it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39. And quickly, they get to the line.
Cousins on first down.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Meanwhile, Cousins, and the throw here caught by Addison. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gains. Second and 2. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Cousins to throw it. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
On second down, here's Fields. Wide open receiver complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's first and 10. Now it's Fields. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. From the 50, here's Fields. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and then it'll be second down. Fields. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he's going to have the first down. About the 38. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, Talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, here's a run with Moss.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throw left side complete. That's Reynolds. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
Back now at Soldier Field. 4th down. Fields has to have this one.
It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4.
At 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the 2nd quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
Following the interception, Cousins. And he's got his man on the out route. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Cousins trying to lay one up deep. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are right back in this football game. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. Making the stop there, Danielle Hunter. They work now on 2nd and 9. Fields going to keep it running right. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Fields working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 41 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a give running left with Moss. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. 2nd and 9. A handoff to Moss on the option. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
3rd down, here's a run by Moss. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. On the option, they'll hand it to Moss. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. A shotgun snap, Fields. Touchdown! Cole Kmet
A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. That time, a 9-play drive.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Cousins. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. 2nd and 6 coming up.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
To throw is Cousins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortune. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football.
What a finish finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after